Move.
Of 32 degrees. Live, local, and fiercely independent. This is WBZ News Radio.
And good morning, I'm Jim McKay, and here are the 5 things that you need to know at 8:15. No snow, but plenty of ice. Another cold day on tap for your Friday. Temperatures only... Vaccinations for Mass General Brigham workers now back up and running after it crashed due to heavy traffic this week. And Vice President Mike Pence just receiving the COVID-19 vaccine live on television, as this just happened alongside his wife, the Second Lady Karen Pence. It was an event at the White House aimed at convincing skeptical Americans that the vaccines are safe, as Pence's wife Karen and Surgeon General Jerome Adams also getting the vaccine. The Vice President speaking just a few moments ago.
We have one, and perhaps within hours, 2 safe and effective coronavirus vaccines for you and for your family. And now we're in the process of distributing millions of doses of a safe and effective vaccine all across the country.
President-elect Joe Biden and Vice President-elect Kamala Harris are also going to be vaccinated in public, but it's unclear when President Trump will be administered the shot. Meantime, an overwhelming show of support for Moderna's coronavirus vaccine. A board of scientists, medical experts voting unanimously yesterday to recommend the Cambridge-based company shot for emergency use authorization. ABC's Ann Flaherty saying the committee determined the benefits right now, they far outweigh the risks.
This vote was 20-0. Last week on the Pfizer vaccine, we saw 17-4. People are asking, is there, a big difference? Not really. The question with the Pfizer vaccine was that it would apply to people under the age of 18. They were seeking an authorization for people over 16. Scientists kind of get bogged down in those details a little bit, but it shouldn't be interpreted that
At 8:17, the tragic COVID stories continue on a daily basis. In Michigan, the Wayne County Sheriff Benny Napoleon passed away after his months-long fight with COVID-19. He was 65 years old and was a close friend of Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer. Meantime, coronavirus cases, they continue to surge across the U.S. California, still one of the hardest hit states, with freezer trucks being turned into morgues and hospitals running out of beds. We get the latest there with CBS's Jonathan Vigliotti.
In LA County, where 1 in 80 people is believed to be contagious with COVID, ambulances are waiting hours outside hospitals to unload patients.
We've had instances where it's been up to 6 and 7 hours.
California's mass fatality plan kicking into high gear. The state buying 5,000 body bags and rolling in 60 refrigerated storage units, which will be used as morgues.
90
healthcare workers at LA's Cedars-Sinai got their first dose of the Pfizer vaccine as the county pushes to vaccinate 6,000 frontline workers by Christmas.
There are now more than 17 million reported cases of COVID-19 in the U.S. alone, with over 310,000 deaths. Well, college hockey had a decent start out of the gates and starting the season in November with restrictions due to COVID-19. However, it's now one of the sports that is starting to see some games postponed more and more as we get towards the 2021 year. And there is a news postponement to tell you about this weekend. UNH and Merrimack, they have called off their weekend series. They were set for a home-and-home in Durham, New Hampshire and North Andover, but that has now been called off this weekend. At 8:19, if there was one bright spot, if you could call it, to yesterday's storm, it was the lack of widespread power outages. Now, at the height of the storm, there were a few thousand customers in the dark, but didn't last very long. Crews were out acting quickly. Appearing on WBZ's Night Side with Dan Ray, Reed Lamberty with Eversource. The initial snowfall, which was light and fluffy.
We really didn't have any, didn't have too many damage to much system. I think we kind of hit this one, we're very fortunate.
And essentially outages in this with with the storm now in our view. It's time out there and play. WBZ's Karen Regal has her gloves and her cap on at her snow fort, which is wicked awesome.
I love playing in the snow.
Your heart is 3 times too small. If you don't want to go out and play, ask Lily. She's 6. She was at her grandma's in Methuen.
I like to make snowmen.
You like to make snowmen? How do you like to decorate a snowman?
Put scarves on it and gloves and make a happy face.
Why does a snowman need a scarf and a hat, and if he's made out of snow already?
You take the small car.
It would be cool to decorate
no
it
problem.
like that.
In Methuen, Karen Regal, WBZ,
You know what I mean?
Boston's News Radio.
And when weather is the worst, that is when we're at our best. Remember, during stormy weather, we are your first stop for all of the latest information and special coverage out there in the elements, so you don't have to, and we will get you ready with traffic, weather, and all of your information as you get out the door if you have to leave on one of these nasty snow days. Take us with you wherever you may be with the iHeartRadio app, and as you're getting ready in the morning, tell your smart device to play WBZ News Radio on iHeartRadio. You've got us there as well. It is 8:21 on this Friday morning. Cloudy skies in Boston. We'll check traffic and weather together on the way next.
Different weather, Bill. Ready or not, snow is on the way.
Snow!
When snow is in the forecast, WBZ should be on your dial. The WBZ Store Center. The WBZ Boston's News Radio.
Hi, I'm Rick Edelman with a warning. Millions of people are buying stocks they think are low in price. Watch out. A lot of investors have no idea the risks they're taking. But you're holding steady. You don't need that problem. With COVID, you need more than before. Maybe you need to reduce your market risk as well. Are you sure your portfolio is COVID ready? Call us at Edelman Financial Engines and let's review your investments and your entire financial situation and see if you're in good shape as this crisis continues. It's not the time to go it alone. Call us at 888-PLAN-RED. Talk with one of my colleagues here at Edelman Financial Engines. We'll review your portfolio and make sure you're ready for what comes next. And we'll help you get through this crisis just like we've helped clients get through every crisis for the past 35 years. Call us at 888-PLAN-RED. That's 888-PLAN-RED. Online at RiceDelman.com.
Whether you own a small business or run a global brand, 2020 has taught us that teams need the right tools to work together, no matter where in the world or apartment they are. Let's find Central is
Let's take I-93 South and State Route 24 South. Arrival time on this route is similar to I-93 South, State Route 24 South, West Street, Brompton. Exits 134 ABC, old exits 24 ABC.
Traffic brought to you by
9 restaurant gift cards are perfect for everyone on your list. And now with every $25 purchase, you'll receive 2 $5 bonus cards. Call ahead for curbside pickup. The 99, always the real deal.
It's 8:23. Back on those roadways we go. Traffic and weather together. It's brought to you by the Subaru retailers of New England All-Wheel Drive. Traffic on 3 is where we start there, Lori.
Well, we're going to stay on the South Shore right now, Jim, because the bulk of our problems have been on the South Shore this morning. However, we are getting better news now, and things are moving better for us on Route 3 northbound through Duxbury. Sagamore and Bourne bridges are also moving better, approaching in that area there of the Cape. We had some earlier ocean effect snow, but it seems to be gone right now. We do have some delays still on the upper end of 128. Let's go right to David Strappolino in the Montgomery Insurance Road Report.
Now, 128 North has what's left of a rollover being cleared at the on-ramp from Route 3A in Burlington. The right lanes have been blocked for a while. That's been backed up from the mall in Burlington. And then 128 North has a crash before North Ave in Wakefield. That's like a parking lot from Route 93. So the off-ramp from 93 North is queuing up as a result. Takes almost 25 minutes to get from Lexington to Peabody on 128 North because of these problem spots. David Strappolino, Montgomery Insurance Road Report.
All right, thanks, David. We also have some problems on 128 southbound in Newton. A crash is blocking the left-hand lane right by Route 16. Now, on the expressway southbound, just picked up word of a collision. It's right by Granite Avenue, and traffic is slow from the Ponset Circle. Traffic is heavy at the exit on the expressway.
digits in the most outlying areas. And tomorrow looks like a quiet day, but a cold day with a high of 32. Dry weather as clouds increase. Sunday could be a rain shower late in the day. Temperatures approaching 40. Otherwise, early next week looks mild, but another cold.
In Boston, we are at 24 degrees. It is 8:26 now on WBZ News Radio. Well, Biogen, the Cambridge-based pharmaceutical giant, is going to be shelling out $22 million over allegations of kickbacks from a Medicaid...
34 ABC. Hold exits 24 ABC. Then exit left.
...payments with money from Biogen. What is an unfortunate sign of the times for the restaurant industry? The start of the pandemic, and now Massachusetts is expecting that 35% of retail alcohol beverage licenses and 20% of state licenses may not renew next year because of COVID-19. Won't be slowing down anytime soon. State Treasurer Deb Goldberg making that assessment, addressing state lawmakers, the industry losing some 250,000 jobs since the pandemic started. That's 250,000 out of the total 300,000 jobs. Close to the weekend at 8:27.
Exit left, exits 134 ABC.
Doors at 8:30 next.
Co-owners of kitchen views at National Lumber.
When customers come into our showroom, they want to learn about the process and what we can do for them.
Kitchen design does change.
Yes, and our designers are very creative, knowledgeable, renovations can be up there, and we try very hard to make sure that isn't true for our customers.
Customers are always thinking about that. How do I get to the end of the process? Faster and without any hassles, without any problems.
And with the right finished product. National Lumber being over 80 years old, they know we'll be there for them if something should go wrong down the road.
Beautiful weather comes, you want to use your outside space.
We're now doing outdoor kitchens.
We can take care of people's desires to make their outdoor living part of their
Everyday living.
Continue straight for 13 minutes to I-93 South, US 1 South, to I-95, Providence.
Way to still enjoy your favorite food? I'm Carolyn Yank, the founder of Nanny. I developed pure, simple natural remedies that help millions of people across the country. And I developed Nanny's acid and indigestion relief. I guarantee you'll love it or we'll refund your money. You can find Nanny at Walmart, CVS, and Walgreens, and the Digestive app. Also available on Amazon. Learn more at natys.com.
These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. Products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
All right, Junior, we need to find some gifts for Christmas. How about an Xbox, Randy? I want old-fashioned toys, you know, like a train set or a wooden baseball bat. A wooden baseball bat or a train set? How about the all-new 2021 Jeep Grand Cherokee Limited with $39.95 for trade-on, plus their normally startup cost for only $149 a month for 24 months during the big finish event. And I didn't know this thing, Junior. Go to kellyoung.com for all the easy details. Hey, how's that for making it easy?
WBZ News Radio, where Boston hears it first.
It's like living in a real-life snow globe.
Snow totals are piling up.
Where I am, it is outright crushed.
Kind of soaked from the waist down, making my way through the nor'easter. I've already had to help push 2 cars stuck in the snow.
As it unfolds on WBZ, Boston's News Radio. Celebrating 100 years of public service to New England, this is WBZ News Radio, an iHeart radio station.
Guys, in Boston, it is 8:30 on this Friday morning, and thanks for joining us. I'm Jim McKay, and here's what's happening. The Vice President of the United States has been vaccinated with the COVID-19 shot from Pfizer.
Didn't feel a thing. Well done.
That is Vice President Mike Pence just a few moments ago, with the whole world watching, getting the shot along with Second Lady Karen Pence.
We gather here today at the end of a historic week to affirm to the American people that hope is on the way. Karen and I were more than happy to step forward before this week was up to take the safe and effective coronavirus vaccine.
And Surgeon General Jerome Adams also taking the vaccine as well. It was broadcast live on television. President Trump has yet to commit to a live vaccination broadcast just yet. Meantime, Moderna is almost there with their COVID-19 vaccine. CBS's Jennifer Kuiper saying we are nearing ever closer to a second COVID vaccine across the U.S.
An FDA advisory panel endorses Moderna's COVID-19 vaccine. Panel head Dr. Arnold Mongeau.
Congratulations to us all for achieving
Estimated time in traffic, 9 minutes.
The Moderna vaccine now awaits FDA approval.
It is now 8:32. President-elect Joe Biden and his wife Jill sitting down last night for a friendly interview with Stephen Colbert on CBS to talk about various topics surrounding Mr. Biden's upcoming presidency. One of the topics discussed was the investigation.
Watch out, vehicle stopped on shoulder ahead.
Made against him. It's used to get to me. I think it's kind of foul play, but look, it is what it is, and he's a grown man. He is the smartest man I know. I mean, in terms of pure intellectual capacity.
And after it caught her by surprise, as she added that she worked hard to earn her doctorate in education, she'll keep using it after she moves into the White House. By the way, President-elect Biden, along with former Presidents Barack Obama, George W. Bush, and Bill Clinton, have said they will get their
All right, Jim, we're still looking at some problems out there, but first off, the good news, they did clear that crash we had in Rentham, southbound 490. Traffic is easing out for us there. Now, the issues have been on 128 northbound. First off, that rollover on the ramp from Route 3A in Burlington continues to be a problem for us. Getting onto 128 northbound there, traffic is slow going because the right-hand lane is closed off on the main line of 128. Getting to Route 3A, traffic stopping go for about a mile there. Now, after that, another overturned vehicle. 2 lanes are blocked off. 128 northbound, just before North Ave in Wakefield. Again, you want to keep it way over to the left-hand side, approaching this scene there. So both of those things on 128 Curiosity, on 128 southbound in the area. Also on 128 southbound in Newton, they just cleared that crash we had by Route 16. So we got that going for us, which is nice. Northbound on the expressway is better. Just heavy, Morrissey Boulevard getting to Columbia Road. Watch out for delays on the southbound side. We had an earlier crash by Granite Avenue. It's cleared, but waiting for things to get back up to speed there. Things will be much better for us now on Route 3. We had a lot of icy conditions this morning, a lot of crashes along 495 and south of town, and things are continuing to improve for us throughout the morning, so that's nice. Lori Bradley, WBZ's traffic on the 3.
And now the WBZ 4-day AccuWeather forecast as we make our way through the morning, feeling a little bit more comfortable, but really not too much out there. Still into the mid-20s right now. We're up above 30 degrees. 32 is the high for this afternoon under partly sunny skies, and then lows around 20 degrees later tonight. Not as
Watch out, vehicle stopped on road ahead.
Temperatures will climb up a bit on Saturday, a high of 34. It'll be sunny as to give away through clouds in the afternoon, and then sunny, high of 40 degrees on Sunday. To round out the weekend, we could see a few showers in different spots, and then Monday we're mostly cloudy with a high of 42 degrees. Right now it's 24 in Lawrence. It is 26 degrees in Marlboro. It's 24 in Brockton, 25 right now in Boston. We have cloudy skies. It is 8:35 on WBZ News Radio. Well, the snowstorm has brought back the sight of Space Savers in South Boston. WBZ's James Rojas is there this morning.
People, of course, get pretty creative with their Space Savers, from the typical dining room chair and trash bin to laundry detergent and a drying rack. That rack had a written note on it reading, "A healthcare worker shoveled out this spot." Now, most appear to respect the rules, but this guy has apparently been burned by too many
Police reported ahead.
We got other people who got a comb, so take your comb. That's not fair. I've seen people over the years, 7 years in South Boston, that put Space Savers on top of the car. And there's kids, young kids, they're selfish. If it's spoiled,
So basically, he's saying, keep your hands off this space. It's healthy. James Rojas, WBZ, Boston News Radio.
It is now 8:36. Some changes are coming down the Cape. WBZ's Rob Woodward is there.
The Barnstable Municipal Airport is getting a new name for approval in October by the Airport Commission. At a town council meeting this week, Airport Manager Katie Service unveiled the new name.
So the consensus was that the airport should be named the Cape Cod Gateway Airport. When we started looking at that, we started to reflect upon the opportunities that a name change would afford the facility. Those vacationing or summering on the Cape, it could be their gateway to fun, your gateway to Cape Cod and the islands, your gateway to Cape Cod National Seashore, and it can go on and on.
The move comes as part part of the overall business goals of the airport to attract new customers and add revenue streams. The new name will be in place shortly after the new year. From the Cape Cod Bureau, Rob Woodard, WBZ, Boston's news station.
And at 8:37, not all teams with Native American nicknames and logos are making the name change. CBS's Peter King has more from the Windy City.
When they take to the ice this season, long drive score. National Hockey League's Chicago Blackhawks say they'll still be called the Blackhawks. They have no intention of following the NFL Washington team. Baseball's Cleveland Indians by dropping their name. Blackhawks CEO says they plan to raise the bar for expanding awareness of the Native American leader whose name they use, and all Native Americans. Kansas City Chiefs in the NFL and baseball's Atlanta Braves also say they're keeping their names. Peter King, CBS News.
And it is now 8:38 on this Friday morning. It is time for business. Let's go live now to Bloomberg, where we join Tom Busby.
Well, Jim, retail experts say this should be a terrific Christmas for kids. After a year of remote learning, canceled birthday parties, no vacations, no play dates, guilty parents now spending a fortune on toys, crafts, puzzles, and games. On Wall Street, lots of optimism that Congress will pass a $900 billion pandemic relief bill today. Part of a larger funding bill sent stocks to fresh all-time highs on Thursday.
In half a mile, use the right two lanes to keep right to I-93 South, US 1 South to I-95 Providence.
Sales tumbling, though, down